Some wars are fought with bullets. This one is fought with clicks. And right now, someone, somewhere, is trying to break into a company, maybe even yours. Flash, ransomware screens, fuel pipelines shutting down, data leaking like water. Welcome to the cyber world, a playground for criminals and a battlefield for everyone else. Welcome to Knowitrix, where we turn complex cybersecurity into simple, powerful knowledge. Today, you're entering Module 1, the cyber world, a dangerous playground. You'll learn why cybercriminals are winning, how real hacks like WannaCry, Colonial Pipeline, and Equifax happened, and how one single click destroyed an entire company. This is the truth cybercriminals don't want you to know. Let's begin. There is a war happening right now. But unlike traditional wars, there are no soldiers, no borders, no warning sirens, no news coverage. This war is invisible. Every second, 30,000 websites are hacked. A ransomware attack hits every 11 seconds. Hackers steal data worth billions. Cybercriminals don't need guns. They need a laptop, a Wi-Fi connection, and a victim who makes one mistake. This war is silent, but the consequences are loud. Companies lose money, trust, customers, entire businesses. And the scariest part? Most attacks begin with a human mistake, not a technical flaw. Now let's step into the real world. These are not theories. These are real cyber disasters that changed history. Story 1. WannaCry, 2017. The ransomware that froze the world. In May 2017, the world witnessed something it had never seen before. A cyber attack that spread faster than any virus in human history. But this wasn't a biological virus. It was a piece of malicious code called WannaCry. WannaCry was powered by Eternal Blue, an exploit originally developed by the US NSA. A hacker group leaked it online, and cybercriminals turned it into a self-spreading ransomware worm. Within 72 hours, 300,000 plus computers across 150 countries were locked with a ransom note. Victims included UK's National Health Service, banks, railways, factories, universities, telecom companies. Hospitals had to cancel surgeries. Doctors couldn't access patient records. Ambulances were diverted. Millions of systems had not installed Microsoft's patch. Many organizations used outdated Windows versions. Networks were not segmented. Backups were not maintained. A researcher accidentally discovered a kill switch domain. When he registered it, the worm stopped spreading. Lessons from WannaCry. Updates are not optional. Ransomware can cripple essential services. Cybersecurity negligence can become a global crisis. In 2021, a single password caused one of the biggest infrastructure shutdowns in US history. Then, narrator. In 2021, a single password caused one of the biggest infrastructure shutdowns in US history. What happened? Colonial Pipeline supplies 45% of the fuel to the US East Coast. Hackers from the DarkSide ransomware group found a VPN account with a weak password with no multi-factor authentication belonging to a former employee. They logged in, no hacking required. What the attackers did once inside, they stole 100 gigabytes of data, encrypted systems, demanded ransom. Colonial Pipeline shut down operations to prevent further spread. Splendid. Fuel shortages across multiple states, panic buying, long queues at gas stations, airports facing delays, government declaring a state of emergency. Oh, lessons from Colonial Pipeline. Weak passwords can cause national crises. MFA is essential. Remote access must be secured. Offboarding processes must be strict. Story 3. Equifax, 2017. The patch that never came. Visual, data leaking like water from a cracked tank. Narrator. In 2017, one of the largest data breaches in history exposed the identities of nearly half the US population. How the attack happened. Equifax failed to patch a known vulnerability in Apache Struts, even though a fix had been available for months. Hackers exploited it and entered the network, found plaintext credentials, accessed multiple databases, stayed undetected for 76 days, stole data of 147.9 million people. What was stolen? Names, addresses, birth dates, social security numbers, driver's license numbers, credit card details. This wasn't just a breach. It was a lifetime identity theft event. Lessons from Equifax. Patch management failures can be catastrophic. Monitoring tools must be maintained. Sensitive data must be encrypted. Network segmentation is essential. How a single click destroyed a company. Visual, office lights shutting down one by one. A small manufacturing company. 100 employees. Growing fast. One day, an employee receives an email. Subject, urgent invoice attached. Attachment, invoice.pdf.exe. He clicks. Malware spreads silently. Servers encrypt. Backups are deleted. Operations stop. Within months, the company shuts down. Lesson: cybersecurity is not an IT issue, it's a business survival issue. Techniques, tools, and best practices. Know it's turned fear into power. For individuals, use strong passphrases. Enable MFA everywhere. Update your devices. Don't click unknown links. Use a password manager. Avoid public Wi-Fi. For companies, patch management system, employee awareness training, incident response plan, network segmentation, zero trust architecture, regular backups, offline plus cloud, SOC monitoring, phishing simulations. Frameworks: NIST Cybersecurity Framework, ISO 27011, CIS controls, MITRE ATT&CK. Common mistakes: we are too small to be hacked. Antivirus is enough. Cybersecurity is IT's job. We'll deal with it when it happens. Actionable steps: audit your systems, patch everything, train employees, enable MFA, backup data, test your incident response plan. Today you learned the world is fighting an invisible cyber war. Real hacks like WannaCry, Colonial Pipeline, and Equifax were preventable. A single click can destroy a company. Cybersecurity is not technology, it's behavior. If you want to protect yourself, your family, your business, and your future, start learning cybersecurity today. This is just Module 1. In the next module, we break down cybersecurity basics in the simplest, most visual way you've ever seen. Subscribe to Knowitrix, turn on notifications, and join the mission to make the digital world safer.